Guess who's back? I'm in the section with 100 woes in the LitHoUsE. That's right, Sam Dracula and the F-150 gang of Charlotte's worst nightmare is back. Miles Bridges, a.k.a. MBRTB, a.k.a. Flint, Michigan's finest, is back, re-signing with the Charlotte Hornets on a 1-year, $7.9 million deal. It's a lot of conjecture. It's a lot of thoughts about what this means going forward. Will he be with the team after the trade deadline? It's a lot of people talking about how the Hornets can't trade him without him having veto power. Like, it's a lot of stuff going on, bro. We gonna get all into it in this video. Make sure y'all share this video, like the video, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all already know what it is, man. Miles Bridges being back, bro, is really, man, it's so many mixed emotions around it. Some people love it. Some people hate it. Some people are appalled by it. I happen to be one of the people that absolutely love it. I believe in second chances. I understand the severity of the situation. I'm not taking light to any of the allegations, but I also know that no admission of guilt was admitted. I also know that, people are doing things on both sides to get better so that, Miles can get the help that he needs. And the young lady, who, believe it or not, needs help as well, can get the help that she needs. Revolving around that horrible incident that took place, allegedly. With that being said, man, when we're talking from a basketball perspective, I did not think that drafting Brandon Miller and not bringing back Miles would be a wise idea. I felt like if they did that, the Charlotte Hornets were really essentially just looking at a rebuild. They were looking at a situation where they were in an absolute rebuild. And there's no other way to say it. They had no prospects of winning this year with that young lineup, with those young guys they're bringing in. And I've seen enough tape of this team without Miles Bridges. Seeing Miles sit out a year has really been an eye-opener. It's been a chance to really evaluate other guys. And without Miles, this team is just not good enough. Terry Rozier, he is a hell of a piece if he's used right. But Terry Rozier is not a good enough supporting guy to LaMelo Ball for them to be taken seriously as a play-in contention team, let alone a playoff contender. Gordon Hayward keep coming up shorter than a leprechaun sitting on 4 flats. Like this guy isn't good enough. PJ Washington isn't good enough. The team as was constructed isn't good enough. Yes, you drafted Brandon Miller, but Brandon Miller's still a puppy wet behind the ears, smelling like similar. You needed that thunder. You needed that firepower coming back from Flint, Michigan. You needed that extra oomph to the offense. If LaMelo is the Lamborghini, then Miles Bridges is the F-150 diesel with the Hemi. You know what I'm saying? Like he's all of that. And you need that type of guy in your rotation, in your lineup, providing get to the bucket, get to the rack, fiercely. Those kind of actions in your offense and those kind of easy buckets in your offense. You need that. You also need that emotional leader that LaMelo doesn't always have to be the guy screaming. Miles can be the guy, the enforcer. You need that. Miles has to understand as he comes back how important he is to the Charlotte Hornets. And the Charlotte Hornets have to show him after being the only team, I might add, that took a shot on Miles, the only team that even gave him an offer from what we know. Look, bro, they have to understand if this man comes in, he's doing a community service. He's getting psychological help. He's making sure that he understands that that kind of situation can never happen again, and how poisonous and terrible it is to himself, to the young lady, to the young children that are involved. If he's doing all these things in the community, if he's being a good teammate, if he's being a good leader, if he's showing contrition, if he's showing that he wants to be a better man, then the Charlotte Hornets have to do right by Miles, let Gordon's contract expire, give Miles the contract that Gordon had plus 20, man. If he can come back at the same level that he was in 2021, he deserves that. Miles deserves that. But Miles has to earn it on the court. He has to earn the trust of his teammates. He has to earn the trust of that city. He has to earn the trust of that organization. Sometimes you got to get it out of the mud, man. And right now, Miles Bridges has to get it out the mud. I was so happy to hear this news that Miles Bridges has resigned with the Charlotte Hornets, because I was sitting around thinking, what options are left out there for the Hornets? What options are left out there for Miles? All of the teams with cap space, they went and got somebody else. For the Hornets, they've sat around and waited on PJ and Miles so long. A lot of the good free agents that were out there to be signed, they're already gone. So it was the only move that made sense. I truly believe if Miles would not have taken this contract this year, then Miles would be out of the league, man. Because there's no way you can sit out after a situation like that. It's time for you to serve that 10-game suspension. The league will be looking at you funny. People will be looking at you like you're hard to work with. You're a problem child, and all these negative connotations. You know what I'm saying? So Miles did the right thing and the Hornets did the right thing. And now it's time to lock back in. Don't be thinking about next year. Don't be thinking about the Lakers. Don't be thinking about the clutch connection. See if you guys can be the best you can be in the East. You say that LaMelo Ball is your brother. Well, you should want to see how far y'all can make it together finally. Finally, it is time, man. With that being said, even though Miles Bridges is a great signing, the Hornets still got work to do. They still need to bring one or two pieces in. They need to use their MLE. They need to either get PJ re-signed or get him off the books. I would rather get him off the books, get Grant Williams in for cheaper if possible, sign an MLE, and we ready to rock and roll. I think this is the best Charlotte Hornets roster that the Hornets have ever had. By far, the level of talent is on this team. I have never seen this level of talent in Charlotte. But y'all let me know down in the comment section below. What do you think about Miles Bridges re-signing, being back with the Charlotte Hornets? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Are you like Sam Dracula? Are you on some Karen shit? Let me know. Share the video, like the video, subscribe to the channel. As always, you in the mighty, mighty lit one.